Okay, I'm going to cover 2 pages in the Mel Bay Guitar Method Volume 1. Those pages are page 20 and page 21. Notes on the E string. This E string is the 6th string, and we have to deal with treble, the treble clef, and we have ledger lines. Ledger lines are lines that are not on the regular staff. The E has 3 ledger lines, and the note is slightly below the ledger line, and this would be the lowest note on the guitar. F has 3 ledger lines, and the note is going through the center of the note, and G has 2 ledger lines, and it's the 3rd fret, using preferably the 3rd finger, 3rd fret, and the note is below the 2nd ledger line. And the book will just have basic exercises. We're going to have whole notes, half notes, and quarter notes. Whole notes, we're going to get 4 beats per note. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. And E, 2, 3, 4. Now it does have a repeat sign, but just for the sake of time, we're not going to go through that particular lesson again. And then it will have half notes, which is 2 beats per note. So we're going to start with a 4 count, and we'll begin 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, 4. And then we have quarter notes, which is 1 beat per note. We're going to have 4 of those versus 1 of a whole note. So we're going to start with that. We'll begin with the 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is just an introduction to 3 notes per string in the book. which on this particular page is E, F, and G, bass notes, lower notes. It's very essential that we be able to play notes and combine strings, play maybe a scale or melody, which we're going to do on page 21. Introducing a note, page 21. The note that it's introducing, this is the first ledger line above the staff, and which is A. It would be on the first string E, the 5th fret. This guy right here. So if we were counting the notes, this would be E, this would be F, this is G, and the note that it's introducing now is A. So we're going to play minor melody. It's in 3/4 time, and there are no repeats. William Bay is the person who wrote this out, and so we're going to count 3 and play what's in the book. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What I would suggest, advise to reading is a metronome. This tool will allow us to speed up. If we're just getting started, just learning something, it will also allow us to slow down the tempo so that we can get a better feel, develop a better technique, and improves our time by tapping with it also. We're going to go below notes on the guitar from the first position. I'd like to mention that the first position determines where the first finger is. If the first finger is on the 1st fret, then you're playing in the first position. You could play in the 5th position, which would mean your first finger is on the 5th fret. We're going to be playing in the 1st. So this finger is assigned all the notes on the 1st fret. And so it begins with E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and A, which is the note that we just introduced. So if we just did that, it would sort of sound like this sped up. Okay, and we have an exercise to see how well we have learned sort of an application. It's a scale, and it's called hitting all 6. Okay, we're going to play hitting all 6 as the last exercise on page 21. It just combines everything we've learned, and we're going to put it in a exercise. So I'll begin. I'll try to play this as slow and consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I would suggest for this exercise is hand-eye coordination really is important. So what we want to try and do certainly is keep our eyes on the paper and not an instrument, which is a different technique within itself. And we also want to try to look ahead for starters, for beginners, one note. We just want to look one note ahead. So if there's any changes of pattern, if there's a new note that we just learned, we can sort of identify that note before we have to pick it or have to play it. And then the other thing I would suggest is that once we get it, we slowly start slow and gradually increase. And we just want to increase, gradually increase as we play it, trying to pick the tempo up.